Hello everyone, welcome to part 4 of Turncount Speedrun. We're here with Ultraviolent 4 and we are setting a little bit of a blistering pace, not even a little bit, a very blistering pace, both in terms of turns and time I would say, compared to my usual playthroughs. I mean that's mostly because we're skipping a lot of content, but still. We are here starting vaults at 7,385 turns. I compared this to the game that I won in the tournament doing this same combo, and I entered vaults at 9,100 turns. So we're significantly ahead of that one in this run. There are some very good things going for this character. We've got a +2 Demon Trident of the Lek, which is extremely strong. We've got some pretty good gear, including a Shield of Protection, a +6 Ring Mail, some other stuff like that. But there are also some major concerns that I have for this character heading into vaults, and they mostly revolve around our resistances. So at the moment we have 1 pip of MR. Not only does that mean we're very likely to continually get marked the whole time we're in here, it also means we're susceptible to paralysis. There are quite a few things that you often see that can do that. The Great Orb of Eyes. There are sphinxes often in here. You can see lots of ogre mages. All these things have paralysis. We might also potentially see elves, which are pretty common in vaults, and they could banish us. So that's a scary proposition. In addition to that, when we're walking around normally, we have no RF and no RC. And we're probably going to see dragons in here. We're going to see frost and fire giants. So that's a scary proposition as well. I think probably what we do is, rather than have a ring of poison resistance, we have our protection from cold ring on as standard. And then fortunately, if we need RF, we do have an uncursed Staff of Fire. So we can wield that to get RF in a pinch. First we'll deal with these centaurs. And then we'll switch our rings around a bit. So we want protection from cold on instead of poison, and that's really it. We can't do much about the RF except for the stuff. I don't think there's really any in our game, just the leather armor that we dropped. Yeah, and we can't do much about MR either. Literally nothing. So it's not that we can't do much, we can't do anything. And we're just going to dive. We're going to be going all the way down to vaults 5. So in a standard run, what you'd be doing is you'd clear to vaults 4, you then leave, you do depths, you come back, get your 3rd rune in vaults 5, and then go to Zot. But that's a lot of time walking between branches that you don't want to do. So we're going to be going straight into vaults 5 to try to get our 3rd rune. And then from there we'll go to depths and straight into Zot, assuming we can make it that far. Fingers crossed. Okay, Orc Sorcerer. That's one of the monsters who can potentially paralyze us. That's also a Mighted Etten, which is never something you want to hit you. Okay, we're getting flayed. We can't Vile Clutch the Flayed Ghost, unfortunately, which is our major offense. That's okay. An amulet. We don't have one of those. And we've already seen... Yeah, we've already seen Harm. The only one... This could be Faith, but we don't really care because we don't have any other amulets. It's magic regen. Okay, I'm not upset about that. Particularly without Sublimation of Blood. We've been struggling with magic regen a bit. We have the Crystal Ball of Energy, but that's still kind of risky to use. Unless we have close to full mana. I see it being really risky. This... I don't know what this is. This looks like it might be filled with really scary monsters, but because we're detecting so many items in here, it seems like it might be good loot. Well, that's what I hope it is anyway. That hurts. It's got our MR halved. Oh, I hope they're not just stacks of gold. No, it is. Turns out it is pretty scary. What is here? Glowing staff, and that's about it. Alright, so we got a bit debated here. We're going to clutch everything, and then we're going to put a spire down. Yeah, okay. Good spells, look at that. We can't get around our spire. I can't even put a new one down. No! There we go. We want to go get the stuff. A Staff of Earth. Okay, that's... Well, it boosts the power of our Vile Clutch. So it's with the Staff of Earth, we're 2 pips away from max, whereas without it we are 3. So I don't know. I think the turns that we'll waste switching between the Staff of Earth and not makes that not worth it, but still, we'll carry that around. Maybe we'll find LRD, and then that Staff of Earth will let us do crystal walls or something. Oh right, that was our downstairs. My bad. Walked the wrong way. Amnesia. There's not really anything I want amnesia. We'll pick it up though. We might change our mind in a bit. That is a very valuable clutch there. If we can kill the sentinels before they get to us, we'll never have to worry about the mark. Please just die. Good. Didn't want that guy summoning in friends. It's a sling, damn it. Yeah. If the Ogre Mage has paralysis, it's a 44% chance to get us. We can block it somewhat with Spire, but yeah, it's not good. Not a great state of affairs. It's going to reach over. We know that it's there. And while the Spire can't see invis, if it's firing at other monsters over there, it will know. Like, it will accidentally shoot through them. Oh, the value clutch. It's so good. You can get a bit of an army going. They all just die to the one clutch. It's crazy. I wonder why they nerfed this spell. Does anyone know? Why did they nerf Vile Clutch? Seems balanced to me. Onto Vaults 3. I'm just thinking, we've never found a resistance potion. Is that actually true, or do we just waste it? No, we never found one. Okay. Vaults 5 is going to be fun without any RF or any way to get RLEC. Huh. This item is tricksy. 56% paralyzed. Yeah, fortunately Spire is a good spell. Ow. Why does this guy hurt so much? Dude. I'm really quite nervous about this actually. Let's see what's up here. Don't want to bother. Oh, this is a lot of things. The Ogre Mage is a priority because of our lack of MR. Okay, here's a fire dragon. I think if we could get a fire dragon scales, that would be pretty good for us because it would allow us to have RF. Do we get lucky? We did get lucky. Okay, let's find out if this is worth it. We'll make a team first. Okay, so we're 27 AC, 24 evasion. If we put this on, 26, 22. So it's a bit of a drop off. We get 2 points of RF, but no RC. And then our spells are all still perfectly fine. Is this better? We then have no means of getting RC. I think ultimately this might be the play, but for now it's probably not. The reason why it will be better later is because when we find enchant armor scrolls, we can enchant up the fire dragon scales. So 26, 22, 27, 24. Yeah, I think I feel better, at least for the moment, with having RC and then being able to get RF, rather than having 2 RF and not being able to get RC. That would change later, where we're thinking about orbs of fire and we really want to have lots of RF. Stones and a hunting sling in a pile. It's very thematic. Oh dear. Okay, we need to get away from the Sphinx. It having that chance to paralyze us is way too dangerous. I think that's... Oh, no, it's a knight. It's a deep elf knight that we're trying to kill here while it's invis. It's still here? Not anymore. Okay, there were a lot of scary enemies out of this room. There's probably good loot in here. As much as I like the +2 helmet of Int, we're going to check this one in here because it could be a C invis one, which would be better, I think, arguably. Yeah, because we don't have any C invis otherwise. And it is. Okay. Yeah, we've got 37 Int. All our spells are perfectly castable. I think having this just to get the C invis is worth. We'll still keep carrying the +Int helmet just in case we get C invis some other way. But yeah, this makes me happy. Oh, we got him. Okay. I didn't realize we got the elf then. %40 paralyze on an orc sorcerer when you're in vaults. That's not good. Need some MR items. That's Asterion. Oh, I saw the Lich and I got terrified, but fortunately he's not actually visible. An anti-magic demon whip is interesting. That could be a very good orb of fire weapon later on in the game. So we're gonna want to claim that. Let's stab him first. Then we can do our regular tricks. Let's claim his anti-magic demon whip. We don't want that to be our standard run-of-the-mill weapon, because I also just don't want to deal with a wizard with a Rakshasa when we have no ammo. But with the anti-magic whip, it will take away our magic points, which are very valuable. So I don't think we want to use it if we really need it. We need a downstairs. We can't even get in that room. Okay, debated. That was some poor exploring going up there. Alright, downstairs, onto Vaults 4. I was going to say, that looked exactly like the room that always has yak tours. Here's our Vaults 5 entrance. Alright. I do not feel ready to do Vaults 5 yet, but that's pretty much what's about to happen. Let's find out what this item is first, just so we can put it off a bit. Okay, it's just a scroll of identify. It's not that exciting. Should we find out what the anti-magic demon whip is? No, it's kind of a waste of the identify scroll. We don't really care that much. You use an anti-magic demon whip for the anti-magic more than you use it for the straight up damage most of the time. Alright. So Vaults 5. We have no immolation. We can't haste because we're Che. We've got 3 agility and 2 might, so we could use both of those if we want to. 1 potion of magic. That's about it. Okay. So the main thing to note here is that Che is pretty good on Vaults 5. First of all, you've got Slouch, which hits everyone everywhere. But also, more importantly, you have Step from Time. So if you get locked in by one of the sentinels, no, the wardens, the red ones, yeah, a vault warden. When you step from time, mostly they'll then wander away and you'll be released, and so you'll be able to get out. So as long as we have 2 turns, so we can, say even if we run out of mana, we can quaff a potion of magic and then we can step from time and hopefully escape. The thing I'm more afraid of, to be honest, is our lack of MR. Getting paralyzed in the middle of Vaults 5 is a very good way to die. So are we gonna... I think we probably should quaff up. Brilliance might be worth it too. Brilliance would boost all our spell power. I don't know. And I think I'd probably rather try to stare dance a bit in the middle first, rather than just reading a teleport and teleporting elsewhere. Because, yeah, as I was saying, with the step from time, we probably can stay in the middle, at least for a little bit. We can draw enemies to us in the middle, and then that would allow us, when we teleport away, to hopefully land somewhere else that's not in the middle. And because we've attracted all the enemies there, it will be less dense elsewhere. I'm really afraid. Hold me, viewers. Hold me. We're going to buff up. This Vaults 5, while we're severely underleveled, I mean, you don't normally do Vaults 5 when you only experience level 17, is going to be really dangerous. It's worth it, even though we only have a few of these things. So we did agility, we're going to do might, we're going to do brilliance. And then let's go. How many? 4 heal wounds if we need them. It's not very many. Oh, we're adjacent to a Sphinx. That was our worst nightmare in terms of getting paralyzed. Well, I think we just take the Sphinx up immediately. We kill that. Yeah, good. And then we carry on. We also don't really like fire giants because we don't have RF. So let's just try and get as many things in our clutches as we can. Oh dear, we're actually dying. And there's a warden. Okay, so it's our worst nightmare. I think we just go up. Yeah. We go back upstairs and we... Are we gonna live through this going up? Maybe. There are a lot of things that can hit us. I think probably we can. We can get upstairs. Because any other thing that we do here, we might get locked in. Other things we could do. We could step from time. We could blink scroll up. That's probably about all I'd want to do. But I think we can get up. Please. We might actually just be dead. Okay, we're not. And now that we're on 29 HP, we need to do something. So we're going to step from time. Alright, that's okay. Can these guys do 29 damage? 20 plus its longsword. Very unlikely, considering we have 28 AC and 26 shield. So we'll clutch him. Probably more afraid of the others, to be honest. Mr. Bardish. We could put a spire in his way, then he doesn't get to hit us. Gets to hit us now. I really don't want to use our only blinking. What's our paralysis chance? 40%, not that good. We'll just quaff a heal wounds, one of our 4. And then this should probably be enough to keep fighting. Yeah, this will do it. Alright, so times are hard for Volts 5. I don't think that's too scary. I don't think we can go down. I think we're gonna have to, as in go down and fight. I think we're gonna have to go the read a teleport scroll route and just hope that we land somewhere good. We're gonna walk around a bit, quote unquote bread swinging, just to get our HP and regen back up. Alright, this is it, I think. We read our teleport, we go down, and we landed in a pretty good spot. We're kind of in the outside. We want to get a spire between us and the sentinel so he doesn't mark us. Getting marked here would be an absolute nightmare. And I think because the Titan's really dangerous to us, we don't have any RLEC, and he's immune to Lightning Spire. I think a good way to go about this would be to make a Mana Viper or 2. Yeah, maybe 1's okay. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. The Mana Viper went for the Titan, which is the good play, because then it's going to get anti-magic on him. Alright, so we landed pretty well here. We're kind of in one of the corners. Not quite, but we're very close to this top right corner of the map. Great Orb of Eyes. 46% paralyze. That's not what you want to see. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to actually walk out to the top right, but I'm also kind of tempted to just go in here and hope that we can just get the rune and just be done with this. Ooh, Elect Dragon, scary, we have no Arlec. Oh, okay, I think we take the Storm Dragon scales and we finally ran out of items. Okay, so let's drop a bunch. Longsword of Flaming. Ice Dragon scales. The Steam Dragon scales, I think even if we found statue form at this point, we have so much intelligence with 37 that we'd have no problem casting it even in Fire Dragon scales. So we're going to drop that. The Swamp Dragon scales, similar argument. Ring of Stealth, we don't really care about. Wizardry might matter. That's probably enough stuff to drop. and then that allows us to get a Storm Dragon Scales. So we can potentially, I don't know, use this to get Aralek. I wonder if we should try this on even now. This might be better than our +6 ring mail, and I suspect that we'd still be able to cast all our spells. So we're 28-25. Please no monsters. Let's wait a bit in case there are monsters coming. Okay, they're not. We don't want to be caught with no body armor on. 28-25. And like I said, it happened anyway. 29-20. And then our spells are still extremely castable, but we now have Aralek. I think I'm willing to lose those additional evasion in order to have the Aralek, because that's extremely threatening for us here in Vaults 5. We're likely to see more Titans, we're likely to see more Storm Dragons. Even these Deep Elves can have the Lightning Bolt too. No, please. We miscast it. What are our odds to miscast it? 3%. Okay, so that's not really due to our armor. That's just unlucky. We miscast it again? Not like this. How's that fair? Also, this Shadow Reaver is destroying us. We're slowed too. This might be a good step from time. This might not seem so bad, but we're slowed. A Tengu Reaver is really scary, and he's mited. And a Shadow Dragon is quite scary too, especially while we're slowed. Because our natural character has no RN. So a full damage blast from this guy is going to hurt quite a bit. So I think I'd rather be a bit proactive here, and we'll do a step from time. Like, the situation is bad, but it hasn't gone totally bad yet. So we'll just try and prevent that from actually happening. We'll step from time. Alright, this is better. We're still slowed. Is it better? I don't know. It might not be. Let's see. So I think we're best off starting to fight here, and then if need be, we'll quaff the magic and we'll step from time again. Okay, I'll just take this really slowly. We can clutch both those guys, so that's fine. Let's get regen going again. Okay. Alright, so I think that worked out. This is much better. Ooh, the Deep Elf Annihilator's not though. It's okay if we put a spire between us. He can't Crystal Spear us through the spire. We miscast Vile Clutch again? We've done it just here in this one area. We miscast it 3 times at 3% to fail. That is very unlikely. Okay, we're just gonna walk around a bit to get our mana back, just so we're ready to go for the next big fight. And I'm gonna check if the rune is here in this quadrant. If it's not, we'll head back around the outside. But it might be, in which case we can then just charge back to the middle and just try and get out of here. Kind of want to kill the warden. One of them has a wand of paralysis. That's actually quite terrifying considering we have no MR. Man, that would be a sucky way to die. Where is the paralysis? We're standing on it. Okay, let's pick that up. Imagine dying like that. Some random Yaktor just paralysis wounds you. I don't think I really care about an artifact short sword. I can't imagine what it would have that I would really want, except we miscast it again? 4 times at 3% to fail? What is going on? Our spell is broken. There's something wrong. Rune? Rune? No. Okay, no rune. Alright, never mind. We'll pick a new quadrant. Maybe we'll go to this top left one, because we can go via all these items that we sensed to the top left. There's a staff. We should check that out. Staff of summoning. Okay, never mind. Staff of air might have been the best one. Oh, I didn't react to the Etten. And then we just did a slow Che move while it hit us. That was my bad. I'm trying my best to keep regen up. I'm doing a pretty good job of it, I think. Here's an Ancient Lich. We absolutely need to get... We miscast it again! How? Okay, we're a bit drained, so this time it was 5% to fail, but how is this happening? If this Ancient Lich can have banishment, if he does, there's a 70% chance to affect us. So the first thing I want to do is step behind that hurt. Step behind that skeleton we've got so that we can then get Vile Clutch off on him. Then I think we put a Spire between us so we've got even more blocking. And we kind of hope here that Vile Clutch is just going to kill him. It did. I think it did. You destroy the Ancient Lich. Okay, yep, good spell. It's a Warp Die Flail. Don't really care about that. Keep regen up. Shadow Dragons really hurt when you don't have any RN. Believe it or not. Okay, so that's pretty good. We just killed an Ancient Lich with no MR items. Oh dear. We're gonna get even more drained here. Unfortunately, we're running out of magic. And this guy is going ham, making his lost souls. Not too bad. Scroll of Enchant Weapon. We want to immediately put that on. We lost a turn there picking it up. Unfortunate, but not a big deal. There was an Enchant Armor there, which we now have. Again, should have read it off the floor. That's my bad. What are we going to do? I think it's surely more likely that we're going to end up in the Fire Dragon scales to the Storm Dragon. Actually, you know what? We don't have to decide now. We can just carry it around. We can decide later. So, never mind. More int. Always more int. Oh, we can't even see what they are without walking all the way around. Okay, never mind. Regret my decision. Okay, Clutch is gonna kill him. Alright, look at this. This group of enemies. We're about to get Guardian Serpent in, which is actually not too bad because when they blink, enemies all around you. Okay, never mind, it was just a shapeshifter. But when they blink enemies all around you, you can hit all of them with a Vile Clutch. It's pretty funny, actually. Oh dear, the Shadow Dragon is mited. Yeah, it hurts. Taking this really slowly. Oh, it hurts. Really, really hurts. Get some allies. Keep regen up. Let's see if the rune isn't in this chamber. Gotta do our best not to get paralyzed here again. Or marked. Both of those are very bad. I can't believe we're doing Vaults 5 with no MR. This is crazy. It's the speedrun life. We miscast again? At this point I should stop being surprised, but it's 3% chance to fail. And we failed it 6 or 7 times in here. How is that possible? How is that a thing? Get away Sphinx. Get away Sentinel. Shimmering plate armor. I guess we can ID it. No. I'm just, yeah, I guess we can ID it. Maybe it's amazing. It's not. This Tengariba has the plutonium sword. Oh, that's always fun. We need to make sure that the Great Orb of Eyes isn't gonna 43% chance to paralyze us. And this is terrifying because we've got another Ancient Lich. Yes, this is really scary. We've got 3 different enemies here who can all potentially paralyze us. So we got to keep things between us. How afraid are we of an Executioner? Probably not too afraid. We can shoot. The reason we're not too afraid is because we've got 30 AC and 15 shield. So they hit a lot, but their attacks are for up to... So it's twice for 10 and once for 30. But if you've got good AC and shield, they're not too scary. So we've got the Ancient Lich clutched, and I think we just shoot wands of acid over the top of him. And that should get him. Okay, yep. He's gone down. Now we Vile Clutch again. And probably put a spy down to help us. I'm going to reach over the Reaver to get the Ogre Mage, because he's another paralysis enemy. Scroll of Identify. Nothing we want to ID. The plutonium sword's funny, but it's a double-handed sword, right? I'm pretty sure it's a great sword. How do I examine it? Examine, there we go. It's a triple sword. Okay, never mind, it's even bigger. Okay, yeah. No, we're not doing a triple sword. Our shield's too valuable. Okay, as much as I'm curious about an artifact scimitar. I don't know. It's a third book of misfortune. We've had the misfortune of finding it 3 times. Oh boy, what a monster summon that was. Let's try to keep regen up. Okay, it turned out not too bad. None of these guys were too scary. We've got artifact plate armor again. +7 with RN. Yeah, I don't know about that one. No rune. The rune is not in this castle. Alright, I am curious enough. Let's find out. It's an elect rapier to our scimitar. It could be really good. Okay, yeah, we're definitely taking that. It's a +7 scimitar with 2 points of RF and a point of MR. That's extremely valuable. If you couldn't tell. We're going to put that on B. So I would still generally rather fight. Is that true? Yeah, I would still generally rather fight with the Demon Trident of Elec. But against a lot of enemies, 2 points of RF and a point of MR is going to be extremely valuable. That's a great find. That's exactly what this character needed, actually. Why? How is this happening? Ambrosia potion. Okay, so we're going to try, oh dear, our first pair of boots, but a double scary RN dragon. So we're going to put that on. We're going to put on the Ring of Zom's Wantonness to get a point of RN instead of Protection from Cold, because Protection from Cold does nothing against the Shadow Dragon. Whereas we'll take less damage and be drained less with some RN. I think I didn't even see us. There's a Lich. We're going to put enemies between us while we then Vile Clutch. Let's also make a... Oh no, never mind, he's out of the clutch. Yeah, he should just die here. Good. But I was thinking we should probably do a... whatever that thing's called, some Mana Vipers. Another book of misfortune? What? I actually think that the RNG this episode has been broken. We found how many books of misfortune now, and our now 1% chance to fail Vile Clutch keeps failing. Something like 7 times. That is nutty. We even happened to get the worst luck we could. Man, that hurts. In terms of finding the rune. Also, is this guy killing us? I think we need to heal wounds, do we? He's hasted. We can just kill him with a slouch. Yeah, we're okay. Are we? He did... That was from a stone. That stone that he just threw did 2 exclamation marks worth of damage. That is... He just did somewhere between 18 to 35 damage with a stone. What? What in the world? Dude, that is crazy. Well, okay. So apparently you can do up to 35 somewhere in that range with a stone. Is that actually true? Let's see. You can hit for up to 36 damage. Okay, so his base damage is really high. He can do a lot of damage with a stone. Do we really need to quaff another heal wounds just so we don't die to a stone? I think we do. That's so... I almost want to say embarrassing, but it's true. Oh god, a Titan. Titan. Can do 50 damage with an airstrike. We have our Elec, so we're not going to die to a single lightning bolt. So I think we start fighting this. And then if we're going to die, we step from time. Let's hit him with a File of Floods as well. Is maybe the best play here. Or Ice Blasts. Yeah, there's a Bolt of Lightning. That's okay. Yeah, okay, so we went down. That's good. Okay. Water Elementals are really good against dangerous magic users. And that's because it can engulf them, which stops them from doing spells. And I just now realized why we lost so much health. It just occurred to me. We lost so much health in the freezing clouds against the elementalists. It's because I took the RC ring off to fight the shadow dragons and then forgot about it. So we were slowly walking through the freezing clouds without any RC. Now I get it. Okay, let's put our RC back on. That was dumb. And we go try the last corner for our rune. Another one. Let's throw out some. I really don't want to get mutated by that. We're gonna throw out some Mana Vipers because they're gonna anti-magic the Titan and stop him from casting spells. Alright. So last quadrant. The rune has to be here, right? I mean we could have missed it. It could be down here somewhere, or in this corner, or even it could be in this corner maybe even. So it's possible that, yeah, it actually is possible we missed it. Alright, well I hope it's here and that we didn't just, I haven't done something very embarrassing. Book of Death. Ah, there's our Sublimation of Blood. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We absolutely want that. That's amazing. It's on A, that's fine. What's on our ZAF? Okay, on our macros, we're gonna make that a Sublimation of Blood macro now. I won't use it yet, but you'll see it soon enough. This also has the spell Undead, which is extremely strong against a bunch of things. Death Cobs, Ancient Liches, Cursed Toes, you name it. So we want that too. Excellent. That's a really good book to find. The others, do we need Bolt of Draining? It gives us a Bolt spell that does a lot of damage. I mean, because we can Vile Clutch things and then we can Bolt of Drain them all while they're Vile Clutched. I think that's probably worth learning too. Yeah, so this is a great book we just found. What's on C? Nothing. Okay. Cool. Great find. Some Phantom Mirrors. They're good too. We can't carry them. Alright. Deal with that in a sec. I think we should be dropping armors. We don't need this many armors. Our intelligence is going to be fine. I like having the seat invis. I don't really want to do a plate armor. We're not going to need the ring mail again. And that's probably it. The Staff of Fire, we're able to get 2 points of RF out of our scimitar, so that's probably always the better option as well. Yeah, okay, I'm happy. So now we can get these Phantom Mirrors. We're going to test the Staff as well. Staff of Wizardry. It is worth having. I mean, who knows what we're going to find between now and Zop 5. We might find Shatter or something. And I don't see the rune in here, so I think we're getting ripped off. It's got to be in one of these corners. Damn it. Oh well. That is a double Titan. We might need a step from time here. The double titan is terrifying. They can do... Each of them can airstrike us for max 50 damage in a turn. What can we do? We can bolt of draining them. Yeah, that worked. And again. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, good. Man, that was scary. Unknown scroll here. Backslash minus tells us what scrolls we don't know. Quite a lot, actually. Some of those are quite valuable. Summoning especially. We don't have IDs though. So do we just hope this is acquirement? I think probably we do. I'll just read it. It's noise. Never mind. Lich. Just slammed us with a bolt of fire. And he summoned a tormentor. And there's a gold dragon. This is a very good time, I think, to just step from time. We'll just reset. Yeah. We'll reset. We'll approach this from the other side. Oh, I didn't want to fight. Shadow dragons. Alright. RN ring goes on. Damn you, Vaults, hiding the rune from us. This is going so good too. Now we're up to 9,400 turns. There it is. Okay, so I don't feel too bad. It was in the third one we looked at. So at least it wasn't, say, in this corner where it was really close to where we started off. But still, that's kind of unfortunate. Now we're being constricted here. Alright, let's get out of here. So we want to go to Vault 0. There's our Lich. He has summoned a Hell Sentinel, which is terrifying. How do we get him? We can't really. This is maybe okay. Okay, yeah. Alright, so based on his spell set, he can't have a paralyze. He's only got a confuse, in which case we could then, what's that thing called? We can just cure out of it. So we've got a Mana Viper on top of him. He's getting anti-magicked. I think we can just, we'll put one of our clutches down and then we'll just fight him. Okay, got him. And let's get out of here. Go Vault 0. Actually, this would be a good time to show you Sublimation of Blood for all you people who are still sticking around at this point into the video. So, it's going to cost some of our HP, but look how much magic we just got back. Look at that. And then you can use that to cast regen. So that's broken. We're never ever running out of magic again. See how busted that is? It's such a good spell for Turncount Speedrunning. I still don't really want to get marked in here. Good. Where is the level taking us? Oh, to these stairs. Okay, never mind. It knew what it was doing. Alright, that's it. So we've done vaults now. There's a... Yeah, I don't really care for the large magical shield. I think it's going to hurt our spellcasting too much. So that's it for this one. We're going to be heading into depths now. First of all, we've got to find it because we haven't even finished off the dungeon. But this is going pretty well. We've got our 3 runes at 9,800 turns. pretty good. It certainly so far has been the strongest 3 ring speedrun that I've ever done. So see you next time.